watching? Tell me who's watching? Who's watching me?
Hey guys, Freak here. I want to do a little bit today about automotive accessories and what some people will do to their cars. Now, I'm sure everybody knows about the whole ricer concept, and in fact, ricekiller.com actually put it really nice, and I like the way they put it. Rice is not just some punk kid who went and bought a Honda VTEC and then threw a cold air intake on it and a big, fart can exhaust just to make it look faster and sound cooler. Rice can be in so many things. And the way ricekiller.com put it is RICE is an acronym, R-I-C-E, and it stands for Real Immature Car Enthusiast. And I do like that. But I want to be a little more subtle today on certain accessories. And as you can see, I am driving, so I might be shifting a little bit here. The car... The accessories I'm talking about today are more about lights. And yeah, I know some of you are thinking I'm one to talk. I got LEDs everywhere. I mean, full LED conversion on my car. I mean, signals, driving lights, brake lights, everything except for the headlights on my car is basically an LED. And my main reason for that, I'm not trying to be cool. I put LEDs in there for two reasons. One reason is I like the way they look, and two, they use a lot less power than a regular filament bulb. And that's the whole point behind LEDs, is that they use less power. Okay, if you have LED lights and you decide you accidentally leave your lights on, okay, well, your headlights are going to drain the most power. But anyway, talking about headlights, that was my main focus today. I'll notice that a lot of people are going to buy these HID headlight kits. Yeah, HIDs, they look cool, but the challenge with HID headlights is, if you just buy the HID bulbs and the conversion kit, and you stuff them in the stock, the factory housing, they can't be focused properly. I mean, if you buy HID headlights, you really ought to be buying the projector headlight kits that are built for your car, specifically for HID conversion. And the reason for that is projector headlights are built differently so they can have the light focus properly for an HID headlight. Now, my car, I do not have HIDs. I actually have xenon headlights, and I believe they're about a 6K temperature color. So they're not too different from the OEM bulbs, but they are slightly brighter, and they have a slight blue tint to them. So, I mean, they look a little bit cooler, and yes, they are brighter than OEM bulbs. But getting back on point, my point about HIDs is I'm seeing so many cars. In fact, just about 10 minutes ago, I saw a Pontiac G5 sedan in bone stock car, but they stuffed the HID bulbs into the stock headlight assemblies. And they can even blind you in the daylight because they're so unfocused. And not only that, people don't take into account whether or not, okay, does my car have daytime running lights? Okay, yes it does, or no it doesn't. Well, if it does, you really shouldn't be buying HIDs unless they're done properly. If you have the capability to bypass the driving light circuit and put in secondary bulbs for daytime running lights, you should. If your car comes equipped with daytime running lights that are the same bulb, for example, my car, the Cobalt, the headlight, the daytime running light are both the same bulbs. Now you use one bulb for the daytime running light, the headlight, low beams, and high beams. That is not a car that you should be stuffing HIDs into without knowing what you're getting into. Now, on the other side of things, there are some people who do it right. They buy the projector headlights first, the projector headlight assemblies. In fact, the other day, a few weeks ago actually, I saw a really nice looking, it was an 07 Cobalt. It was the SS model, the supercharged version. The turbocharged, excuse me. And he had the projector headlights, but he had xenon bulbs in that, and it looked really cool. But he said he bought the projectors, so later on, if he wanted to, he could go with the HIDs, have a brighter light, but still be properly focused and be legal. That's another thing. What a lot of people don't realize with these projector headlights, DOT standards say that headlights have to be focused to a certain point. And that's where dealerships have the special tools to do that. If you have HIDs in your factory housing, strictly speaking, you are illegal. Because they're bright enough, but not only are you going to be able to see where you're going, but you're going to blind everybody else on the road. You know, oncoming traffic or people you're following. So, anyway, my whole point is, don't modify your car, especially not the lights, unless you know whether or not it's legal. And granted, I'm one to talk on this. I do have some lights that could be seen as illegal. In fact, one of them I know is illegal, and that is a red flashing strobe. However, I have it on a warning light, so if it is ever on, that light is in my face saying, hey, this light's on, shut it off. So I can't be pulled over again unless I'm incredibly stupid, which has been known to happen. But I guess that's the whole point. Don't modify your car, especially not the lights, unless you know, one, whether or not you have the capability to do that, because some people think they know what they're doing, and they end up just totally fucking up their car. The other thing is, don't do it unless you know it's legal. So you have the capability to do it, and if you do, then make sure you know that it's legal. And a lot of people, as I said, don't realize that without proper focusing, the HID headlights are not legal. And it's actually kind of sad that more police officers don't know about this, because there could be so many people getting pulled over for having HIDs without the proper focusing. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of get that out there a little bit. And as I said, okay, I'm one to talk about modifying lights because I am the man with the LED lights. I have LED switchbacks, driving lights, tail lights, brake lights, blinkers, the whole bit. I even have, LED flashing strobes on top of my windshield. Another one that's not exactly legal to have while driving. And I even have an LED dome light. So I am an LED man, I guess you could say. But as I said, people don't realize that there are certain lights that should not be legal on cars. There are lights that are not legal to have on cars. And HIDs are one of those kind of gray area lights where if they're not properly focused, they're not legal. Anyway. I just wanted to get that out in the open. And once again, I'm the Freak. This has been another Ramblin Rant. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
Who's watching? Tell me who's watching? Who's watching me?